Hey YouTube, Merry Christmas. Here at JKR, we're super excited about it. Even though it's not Christmas yet, we're already wearing our Christmas sweaters as we clean tubs. We're really excited to bring you a very cool, amazing Christmas special. This is the GeneX-Mas Morphs 101. Hope you love it. All right, so I'm really excited to talk to you guys about the GeneX. It actually started when I imported an animal from Africa. It was kind of like a harlequin type, what they could consider a harlequin, drippy-sided animal. And a lot of times those things don't actually prove out to be anything. So I bred it into my pies just to make some het pies, and that's how the whole thing kind of started. Then as the years progressed, I started producing these pies that were very different than the typical pies that other people were making of the same combos. And I started to isolate the lineages from this initial female that we call it GeneX. And so pretty much everything GeneX so far that I've made has been in the pied realm. Now I refer to the GeneX as it's a little bit of a it's definitely a gene, a codominant gene, but it's also, I refer to it as a lineage, because as we've added more and more genes into these things, it becomes difficult sometimes to isolate the single gene and be able, like, that animal definitely has it, that animal doesn't. In the pies, it usually is very obvious when the animal is way brighter, way better contrasted than it should. You can know that it has GeneX. But I also call it a lineage in the sense that you sometimes have to buy into a certain lineage in order to get the gene, because sometimes it's not super obvious in the animal itself. But we're going to show you some animals. We're going to show you the amazing things that it does and all the different parts of it. It's been a fantastic journey to here, and I'm super excited to share it with you now. Okay, we're going to start out with a really simple one here. We're just the GeneX pied. So this actually took me a few years to make, just to be able to see it for the very first time. And you see, pattern-wise, it's not significantly different. What you do have is a lot of brightness, a lot of really bright, bold pattern, which is going to overlay to make all the really cool things that we're going to see in these future combos. Okay, so this one is the yellow belly GeneX pied, and you see it brings just a lot of brightness, a lot of boldness into it. And we're going to sit right next to it here, the pastel yellow belly GeneX pied. The great thing about the gene is that not only is it a bit brighter, sometimes significantly, but a bit brighter in pieds as babies, but as adults they will look way better than these combos look as babies. And that's one of the really best things about it. Pieds suffer a lot with age as far as just not, losing a lot of their brightness. And these things are just fantastic. Even as adults, they really don't lose much of a step, even, at 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 grams. Next we have the Inchy GeneX pied, and this is just really bright. You still see the same oranges coming in, but the cool thing is it has very bright oranges coming up the sides as well. Just perfect. And of course the Inchy is going to bring the low white into play, where it is genetically a low white pied, which is really useful for all the future combos. Just amazing, really awesome. I'm not going to show the normal versions of all these combos just because for the length of this video, but you guys can look into seeing how different this varies if you're not sure from the regular combination. So this is a Inchy GeneX pied. Okay, this one is the Inchy Orange Dream GeneX pied, and when I saw this snake, it's like, oh wow, this is crazy. This is amazing. And Orange Dream is obviously the biggest piece of this puzzle. But what you have is the Inchy is making it low white, and the GeneX is also smoothing the pattern a lot and just adding that kind of that weird banding and just an extra boost of color. So what you're seeing here is an animal that is just amazing. And 3 codoms that are working perfectly together to make an animal that's just insane level of quality, insane level of beauty. It's amazing what the Orange Dream has done in the pied. It's incredible, and it's cool that we're bringing these other genes into bear to making it just everything it could possibly be to bring it to that next level. Okay, so the obvious next step on this animal is yellow belly. Yellow belly is super key in pieds because it is the biggest orange booster we've found so far in pieds. I would say Orange Dream rivals that, but together, the two animals together, those two genes, yellow belly and Orange Dream, we have an animal that really is truly next level. You can see the intensity of the orange in this is far, far, far greater. Just amazing. And that's a combination. This is a yellow belly, inchy, Orange Dream, GeneX pied. And this is just insane, really, honestly. I could just look at these animals all day. Just amazing. Just to show you guys exactly what these genes are doing, what the different levels are with and without certain genes, we're going to put in an animal with all the genes except for Orange Dream. And now you can see the difference. So this is inchy yellow belly GeneX pied only. Orange Dream's taking it to a step above that, fading the pattern a little bit. But still, you're seeing we're achieving a lot of the orange without the Orange Dream, with all these other genes in there. And then the Orange Dream just takes it to a new stratosphere. Just amazing. Amazing animals. This animal to the right here was pretty much my breeder boy for the year. Not the exact animal, this exact combo though. The inchy yellow belly GeneX pied was my breeder male. When that animal hatched as a baby, I was amazed. I thought this is the next level thing. It just needs Orange Dream. And it was hard to even imagine what Orange Dream could do to it. And then this year we're getting a chance to really see it in all its glory, more or less. Now we're going to look at it more from the pastel side. Generally speaking, in pieds, I've been working to get pastel out of it only because it limits on the orange side what you can achieve, because pastel is eating up the orange a little bit. But the animal you have in front of you here is a pastel inchy GeneX pied. You see, you're getting a lot of banding, a lot of really cool pattern, and honestly, it is colorful enough that you would not even really expect that has pastel in it, except for the head. The head kind of is a giveaway, but it's a very, very orange animal in spite of the pastel. This is adding yellow belly to that snake. Inchy yellow belly, inchy pastel yellow belly GeneX pied. So you have here what you see what yellow belly brings to the picture. Again, it gives it an extra giant boost. Gives that pixelation on the side from the yellow belly. Nice, a deeper head stamp. Really, really, really awesome animal. Just amazing. So even with pastel, this gene's no slouch. These combos are no slouch. They're amazing. We're getting some really, really awesome angles with this stuff. We're going to keep that one in and show you what the next level is on that, even keeping pastel in. So here is the same animal with fire added. Fire is going to just give it an extra boost, extra color boost. Really, really, really amazing. Deeper head stamp. So this is pastel, inchy, yellow belly, fire pied. See if you can keep him in the picture. All right, last one for this video. This is keeping more in the fire theme. This is a fire yellow belly, Orange Dream, and I believe GeneX pied. You see the pixelation in the black and on the edge of the saddle from the yellow belly. The orange from the Orange Dream, of course, has got like sunglasses here, sunglasses emoji. In the fire, you can see a little bit of the pattern. The orange is not as deep of an orange as it would be on OD YB pied, but in the fire you can definitely see it in the head. That yellower striping on the head, the really, really deep head stamp. But the Orange Dream yellow bellies do not have this color head whatsoever. The fire does a lot to that head. All right, it's late here on Christmas 23rd, so not quite Christmas Eve. It's the eve of Christmas Eve. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I've been pushing hard to get it out. It's actually really tough to get just the content together. It seems like there's just a million things that get in the way of making a video, especially if I want to do it well. And I would say that this one was done almost well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And to get a chance to see some of these awesome animals, I wish I could explain, I had the words to explain everything about how to ID them, how to explain like in words like what they look like. But I think in the end that the video, the pictures are really, you just have to have a mind for looking at them and seeing the clear differences that there are, because we're well beyond words with some of these snakes at this point. I know that when I hatch some of these combos, like I have no words except for just super excitement. It's crazy. We're super lucky to work with these amazing animals and being able to do the things that we can do. Like I said in the video, who would have expected that we ever could have made pieds that look like this? I mean, when I got in, just making a pied was pretty much the pinnacle. All I ever could have asked for, just one pied, regular pied, didn't matter what it looked like. And now, all these years later, you know, of course, made a lot of really cool things along the way. The first yellow belly pieds, the first fire pieds, a lot of those different combos, fireflies, you name it. None of them really even had me expecting that we could get to this point. The quality and the amazingness of these animals. And the cool thing is I know that we probably can't even imagine what the next level is. It's hard to imagine them getting any more orange, any more kind of pure than some of these colors we're seeing now. But I know it's possible, and I also know there's a whole other level that we haven't even thought about. Maybe different palette completely, maybe even along these lines in just a slightly different way that when we see it, we'll know it. And I'm excited about not only seeing that and watching other people make them, but being part of that charge as well. And I think GeneX will be a big part of that coming in as well. But I hope you guys are able to pick up this gene. I have a few amazing customers who have it now who are going to be selling it. You can always get it from me or you can get it from them. But just pick up something from this gene that you can work into your pieds. I think you're going to see that it does a really nice color boost. You're really going to enjoy what it does. And adding it to all the amazing things that are already out there, there's just so much awesome things that you can do in your pies as well. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. We're getting this out right before Christmas, this video. Have a wonderful 2017, the end of 2017. Wonderful 2018. Look forward to sharing lots with you guys. From JKR to you, have a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year.